Welcome back, class, to Whycalibur. I'm your guide, Matt, and we're playing Shadowrun 3rd Edition under the gentle caress of our GM, Jared, who won't do
Hello.
anything bad to us, right?
Not a thing.
Right, that is comforting. And we're joined by Steven Siddall, Feral Knights, the other Matt, aka Co, aka Drysdale, aka Clydesdale, and,
Hey,
what?
Clydesdale.
Yeah, and,
Not a horse?
Noda's hanging out here, but Mike is not around, so too bad for him.
Noda is in fact our mic for the evening.
Yeah, Noda's going to be filling in for Mike this week instead of filling in for the other Matt. And we're here on an endless black plain, I think. Is that where we are?
It looks like an intersection to me.
I know, I was just being silly.
So how much good karma did you guys get last week?
6, was it?
6 good karma.
Okay. So, other Matt, make sure to note down that you have 6 good karma.
So we're all waiting at the bus stop now? Was the van
So
that bad?
last week, where we left off, was that the group left Drysdale had managed to escape the casino with the target, one Sayoko Machida. Although you guys were pursued by more of those robed cultists, which included a very big guy who landed on top of the van, fought with Norio before being hurled off of the van by means of, I
It was magic.
believe, and another group of cultists tried to throw a grenade into the back of the van. Fortunately for you guys, the scatter had it roll right back out of the van. So it took out that car instead of blowing up inside of the van and knocking all of you out.
Exactly as planned.
So you guys race down the highway with Suzume, who barely knows how to drive, behind the wheel of Drysdale's van.
You're all dead.
Well, even Drysdale doesn't know how to drive Drysdale's van.
You don't drive van.
Apparently, van and car are separate skills in Shadowrun 3rd Edition. That's something we learned last week.
I'm pretty sure, anyway. So you guys are driving along, and heading into the Snohomish region, where you were sort of on the outskirts. That's the Snohomish region of the Seattle Metroplex is not as urban as the rest of it. So there's like farms, but they're not like, lazy farms, big, not really old-fashioned, modern big aquaculture farms and stuff like that.
Fancy.
But there's green and there's hills, and it actually looks like, a real world. I guess it would have been car, but still. Yeah. You guys managed to get Norio back in the car, into the back of the truck. He has bled significantly all over the interior.
Good for him.
Of Drysdale's poor vehicle. Fortunately, Drysdale isn't there to see it.
Shag rug. Oh no.
Nor has he seen the huge dent and gouges in his roof.
He's pissed. He has no idea why.
Yeah.
Psychically.
Anger.
Yeah, there you go. He has a deep connection with that van. They've been through a lot together.
Coffee mug.
So you guys are cruising along, and basically, in order to get to where you're going, you're going to have to go through Snohomish, and then through the Redmond Barrens.
Oh, that sounds safe. Should we get changed into our war clothes that we stashed in the van?
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
If you want to pull over long enough to change up.
might be a good
Might
idea.
be prudent.
You know, with
Okay.
Norio bleeding all over the ground. You know,
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You healed him, right? You cast
Yeah.
Yeah. So that took a few minutes.
that happened off screen. Yeah.
So by this point, he's pretty much stable.
Yay. He's not going to die.
No.
This time.
Now. Right now, yes.
I guess we'll get
He does
changed then.
have 3 cool scars where he got run through.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're
Ups and downs of
scars.
Street cred.
Let's not go overboard with the coolness here.
But they look badass.
They're all
Now
puckered.
he's got
and-
Shadowrun bread.
All right. So so what are you guys gonna look for some place to pull over?
Yeah,
That's
now that we're not, trying to, evade death.
for now. Maybe we can find an alleyway or something, or a dumpster to park
Yeah,
behind.
you guys are still being followed. So,
Hmm.
Suzume, you're gonna have to make some driving checks.
Oh boy.
And you have no driving skill of any kind, right?
I have bike.
Okay, so you're defaulting skill to skill.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
I
and
can
I have the
We
I
survived
have
it
the
last
enhanced
week.
articulation.
Yeah, you have the extra die.
I can attempt to help if we want to by trying to summon up a spirit to conceal it.
Yes, you can do that. Let me see. Never actually been in a game where anyone summoned a spirit. So this will be a first for me.
All right.
Well, that depends on what kind of spirit I can summon. Not all of them have the ability to conceal.
It would be a city spirit.
So
This
you'll
is
be,
a city domain.
be summoning
Like
Alexandria.
You're on a street. It's a city
Well,
domain.
according to this list, city spirits have accident, concealment, confusion, fear, guard, materialization, and search.
There you go.
So there you go.
Well, let's order one up.
Sounds good.
Stop by. We'll stop by 5 spirits.
Preparation.
Walmart.
Do you even need any preparation? Yeah, I don't think. I think a shaman can just summon them anymore. Like they don't really need to do. Yeah, it's just an exclusive complex action. Whereas a hermetic takes like hours and ritual.
That's why Darcy doesn't do any of that stuff, except when he has to.
Well, you can also summon water spirits, which are in the magic, which are in the Awakenings 63 book, whatever it is. Anybody who can use Conjuring can summon those. They're a very simple spirit. They can just do a few basic tasks. Yeah, so it's the Conjuring test.
Let's get conjuring. I want to do some conjuring.
Yeah, so it's a Conjuring test. You just need to what's your target number?
I believe it's equal to the force I want to summon them at.
Force of Spirit. Yes, Force of Spirit chosen is the target number of Conjuring test. Total modifier is an extra dice for Spirit Foci can be applied to the test. You can't because it's not a Force Spirit. You may hold Conjuring dice in reserve to help with the drain resistance test because you don't get any. You do not get any pool dice with this.
Okay. Well, I have a conjuring of 4, so let's just stick with something kind of simple and do force 4.
Okay.
So I would roll 4 dice to the target number 4.
Target number. I'm gonna say target number 5 because you're in a car that's
You're right.
trying to escape. It. By the way, no Apple. I don't want to update iTunes. God damn it.
Wah wah.
Okay. Whether the nature spirit comes or not, the shaman must make a drain resistance test.
I sure do.
What's your charisma?
4.
Okay, so it's 4M stun damage. Okay, you take a moderate stun. Meanwhile, Susan, roll me your bike skill.
That was useful.
This is a contested. It's gonna be a contested test. So
Contested.
yeah. We'll just do an open test and see who gets a higher number.
All right.
So since you get the extra die, but it's basically going to be like a minus to your final target, to your final result.
Okay.
So it's defaulting. This is why I really liked having a. This is why having a GM screen is good.
Well, get your GM screen. Jeez.
Never. Goodness.
It's not as fun when you don't have players on the other side wondering what the hell you're doing.
Well, you have the ultimate
alright,
GM screen.
So you're defaulting to a different skill, so -2, so your result is 8. This guy's rolling. Alright, you managed, despite you managed to lose them, eventually. In the meantime, Fane gives himself a bloody nose trying to summon the spirit, while the band is like jostling, making sudden sharp turns, and being driven like somebody who thinks they're driving a motorcycle.
She leans into the turns.
Yeah,
She really doesn't need
into
to,
the
which she
turns.
does.
Fane like smacks his head against the ceiling because he's kind of big for the back of this truck.
I put another hole in the side.
Kazunk.
Oh, you're so dead.
His arm goes right through it.
Drysdale doubles over with his psychosomatic sympathetic reaction.
He starts sharing his truck's injuries. Only if he was
Oh
a decker.
no! It's a voodoo truck.
Yeah, so eventually you pull into like a darkened alleyway between two big warehouses. It smells very strongly of processed fertilizer.
Lovely.
Nobody light a match.
We talking like manure or chemical fertilizer?
Like chemical fertilizers. So we'll use the confines of the bus stop to depict the van.
Then I get a sweet dress for war.
Woo!
Yep.
Okay. As you guys are doing that, another vehicle pulls up behind you.
Excellent works his day.
But not my fault. I was hiding.
GM Fiat makes you look like a fool.
GM Fiat. Yeah, basically it's a big sort of like futuristic looking Humvee. And a bunch of guys in black suits get out.
Okay. Are these like gangsters or are these corporate looking types?
Do you know the difference?
I have both gang identification and corporate politics, so possibly.
Okay, roll gang identification.
Okay.
As you're like looking at a rearview mirror trying to get your pants on.
This open test or success test?
Success test target number is 4.
Okay. Sadly, I only have 3 levels at gang identification.
Goodness, they're all in black and white.
Yes.
Oh no!
And one of them, they're pretty clearly Yakuza.
Oh boy! It's the
One of them
Yakuza!
stops- One of them stops to, and one of them stops to open one of the back doors on the big old Humvee looking thing. And someone from here steps out.
This is gonna be bad.
Are they all talking with that, like, numb-tongued?
Damn it,
style?
Louise!
At least it's not Stone Cold.
No. Now she actually is wearing mirror shades and she is carrying a big gun.
She's in the Yakuza. Or with the Yakuza.
Knock knock, come on out, she calls.
Perhaps you should handle this. She seems your type. Said to Darcy.
Susan cut? Aw.
No, no, no.
I'm gonna make sure that I've got my helmet pulled on quickly. Hang on a second.
And by the way, Sayoko at this point is excitedly battling to Suzume about how awesome all of this is.
Oh, good. Alright, let me see if I
So
can...
cool, you guys do this stuff all the time? Oh my god.
Okay, there we go. She said knock knock and asked us to come outside.
Yeah.
No one's home. We're not interested.
Okay.
Are they gone?
She kind of
Damn.
She kind of snorts, and then she pulls out her rather large gun, and she calls out. It's kind of a sing-song voice, little pig, let me in," and points her gun at the back of the truck.
That is so racist. Are you going to stand for that, Fane?
She was talking about pigs.
Oh, right.
Shoot, he just
That's
looks in the
me.
back and
That's
goes,
me.
Should I just drive?
Well, let's see. There are 6 Yakuza, one of whom has a name. And they all have guns, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they've all got guns. And they want us to come out. What do you want? What do you want with us?
We want the girl.
Unfortunately, we're under contract. I'm sure you understand.
Look, we're professionals, right?
Oh,
I've
yeah,
got
we're
a job to do.
all
You've got a
professionals
job
here.
to do. The difference is, my bosses, well, they really don't take well to disappointment.
But you really want to
So-
disappoint me? I mean, come on.
Those delusions of grandeur are pretty adorable.
Thanks.
It seems to be going well, Darcy. She is attracted to you.
Obviously, yeah. I'm trying to buy us time here. I'm not the face. I'm
So
not
tell
good at
you
this
what.
stuff.
You guys give us Sayoko, and then you can leave. And you'll never, ever, ever hear about this ever again.
Well, there's a thing we should be considering.
Yep.
Sayoko's our client, isn't she?
Well,
So-
she says she is.
Right. Which, well, who knows? But what does she want us to do?
Good question.
We're supposed to go to a rendezvous point, if I'm not mistaken.
We are.
It's like, what's going on? Just kind of left bouncing in place and look over everybody's shoulder.
It looks like the Yakuza wants you.
Yakuza? Why would they want me?
Corporate stuff?
It's probably about Dad. It's always about that guy.
Yeah. That sucks, doesn't it?
Can't you just drive?
Yes, I can. And with that, I drive.
Okay.
Set it in reverse.
Wait.
No, the vehicle behind yours is heavier than yours is.
Hold on.
It'd be like trying to hit a piece of balsa wood.
Crunch. Oh, that didn't work at all.
Well,
A piece of balsa wood
Hold on,
against
hold
a
on.
tank.
We have a bit of an
Uh-huh.
advantage here.
I was going to suggest something, perhaps.
Uh-huh.
Norios is here, but could we perhaps... I mean, does he have an extra flash grenade?
Didn't you get enough of flash grenades already?
Well, my idea was just to, like, open the door, drop it, and then tell the Suzuki to drive, but... It wouldn't even have to have a pin pull.
Well,
Alright, you could try that. I'm not
We-
sure if he does have any extra ones, but he probably has more than one.
our other option is, we do have 2 mages in this van. Both of
We
whom
do,
can see these 6.
Can we?
Yeah, they're just standing out there.
I wasn't aware that we had
Actually, they're
windows.
starting to move very closely against the sides of the van.
Well, now they're starting to. I mean...
No, they
Damn you,
they know
GM.
that you guys are there. They know there's mages in the van. And they're not stupid.
Well, not anymore. Well, I mean, we have 2 options, fight or flight, right?
Right.
Do you?
I don't know, is there like a
Or we
hidden
could,
chicken
give-
house hide in front of
we
us
could
or
give
something?
Sayoko up. That's the third option.
We could give Sayako up, but we took a contract, it's bad for us if we don't finish our contract. Our reputations will be damaged considerably. Then again,
Are they
pissing
gonna
off
have
the
those stock
Yakuza.
strips?
I mean, I don't think we have any good options right now.
None of them are that good. If we start running, they're obviously going to pursue, and they have quite the vehicle to pursue with.
Anyone else want to weigh in? Thoughts? Opinions?
My opinion was to drive.
Uh, let's do it then. Drive
Yeah.
the car.
Do it. Just start the engine up. Let's go.
Yeah,
Okay.
for it.
And
Go.
so they shoot the tires out.
Ko,
Yes.
that's the exact moment that your borrowed car starts down the street right in front of the van.
Drive the other way.
So you guys see, you guys see a basically as you start to peel out, there's a very nice like jet black sedan pulls out in front of you. So Sume and Drysdale, please both make me cars tests. Your target number is 8. Or in the case of Suzume, 10.
I'm feeling good about this.
Son of a bitch!
Feeling good about this plan.
Let's see, collision. Uh-huh.
There's still hope. I still can pass this test.
That's true.
You guys were wearing seatbelts, right?
Of
I think I heard
course.
that right.
You have cars too?
Yeah.
Hang on. You guys keep going.
All right, so let's see. Car hits another car. You aren't going very fast. Okay.
Why would I drive into my own car?
We're driving
You
into
were
you.
driving. You were driving to go. You were given basically like you knew where they were going.
Just wondering why I'm barreling at it so fast.
You're T-boning them. They're T-boning you rather.
You bastards. With my own car.
You were heading like that way to get to the rendezvous point. They had pulled into this alleyway,
Nice.
and as they pull out, they run into you.
And this is how Drysdale dies. Killed by his own car.
No, it's not that bad. They weren't going that fast.
He died as he lived.
You
It
were though.
later gained the name Christine.
I mean, the acceleration on that's what? What's the acceleration on the? What's the car that you have?
Oh, my car?
Yeah. What's the truck?
Yeah. It's a van.
What's the truck?
Oh, that's a good question. It's in here somewhere. The GMC Bulldog?
Okay. So it's probably the same as so acceleration 3.
As a side note, I'm surprised they got away with all these brand names of things.
I doubt they asked.
I'm surprised they didn't get sued then. Like, video games nowadays go out of their way to like make sure that even though if you're using an AK-47 as a weapon, it's labeled something like AK rifle or something.
The AKA 47.
Hee
Okay. So basically, what
AK
happens
gun.
is that the truck slams into the side of the sedan that Drysdale is driving. The truck, the truck stops pretty much because you had barely had time to accelerate. But the sedan was going fairly quickly, so it kind of spirals out of control. So Drysdale, you resist a 8 moderate wound with your impact armor.
Do I just select moderate for that?
No, you have to
Pardon?
resist first. So roll your body, and then subtract your impact armor from 8, and then roll it for your target number.
Oh my god, you said things and I just mental blanked.
Press the physical button.
Done.
No, wait, no.
You're
Sorry.
resisting first, right?
Do the success test button. The amount of dice to roll is your body rating. The target number is 8 minus your impact armor. And you can't use any pool dice for this.
Okay. I think I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so Drysdale takes a moderate physical wound.
Betrayed by my own van?
What?
My van betrayed me.
It did. And he basically ends up over here. And you guys all kind of forward a bit.
We all look really sheepish.
Yeah, the Louise starts laughing actually.
Too late to hit the gas some more.
Yeah, Suzume was not. That wasn't fun for you, and that really wasn't fun for Drysdale.
This is why when we started on this journey, I said, everybody make sure you're wearing your seatbelt.
On the upside, Drysdale can now see his van, and it is surrounded by guys in suits and sunglasses.
Isn't it
And it
nice
looks
how
kind of dinged up. Actually, the front fender has kind of a dent in it now.
Drysdale is getting out of this sedan, and he is very angry.
does he just start like screaming within rage and just start shooting people? Fortunately, the only people outside being the Yakuza. Hmm.
I was trying to turn it. I was trying to flip it so that I could just slide it under you guys. That's where the van is.
I think you need to change it to like an object, and then you can turn it like that.
Bueno.
Nice.
There we go. More of an idea of where you guys are. Sort of awkward without art here.
Love it.
Well, he said to keep going.
He did. I think he was hoping that Drysdale would now be able to diffuse the situation by talking everyone down.
But now he's just going to scream in rage.
Yeah, that might have happened once upon a time. So, all right, let's roll with this. He's out of the sedan. He is waving his arms. He is not happy. He is approaching.
Right.
Should make him larger to illustrate how angry he is.
Oh, he's hulking out.
Jeez.
He's in berserk mode.
His cigarette is still lit.
Oh,
It's just
crap,
an
he
absolute-
hulked.
But yes, there's an absolute blue streak coming out of his mouth right now.
Has the van's engine completely quit, or is this
The engine's still on.
he's trying to pull forward?
All right. Okay.
It's just I would rather not be in the middle of 6 people with guns.
That's a fair point. Because when you try to pull away again, now that they're actually expecting it, you know, they start shooting at your tires.
I hope you invested in the armor-plated radials.